What up, YouTube? For God's sake. What up, YouTube? It's me, your favourite today. It's Monday, I'm at work. I was going to go for a run, can't be arsed. I'm going to go home, I'm going to pick up some weights. That's my exercise for the day. I was going to say, yeah, I had 2 days sick last week, and Thursday and Friday I've got to stop doing it. I'm getting into that habit of, I just can't be arsed dealing with this place, so I'm going on the sick. I need to stop doing it. But I found a new program while I was off called Homes Under the Hammer, and it's made me think about the future of my reselling. It has. It's made me think about it. Like, if you don't know it, I'm sure everybody does. It's like, I've heard of it before, I've just never sat down and watched it. The two presenters annoy the shit out of me. Yeah, basically people buy houses at auction, like either rundown houses or houses that, I don't know, I didn't get that far. But anyway, houses at auction, and they buy them and then they redo them and they either rent them on or they sell them on or whatever. And I was saying to Cheryl, I was like, what? I probably wouldn't do anything with the house. I'll just probably resell it and try and make, 10 or 20 grand profit. I think that would be my mindset. I don't think I'd do it up, but I'd definitely not rent. Forget that shit. Some of the scummy people you have. You ever watched, I'm talking about TV programs, a program on Channel 5 where slum landlords or something, something like that. It's fucking horrible. Like, if you've got people in your house and then they don't pay you, and then it takes ages for them to get them out of the house. It's like, fuck that shit. But, yeah, I was thinking that might be reselling houses. Imagine. Fucking covered in cash, I would. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I'm pretty far away from doing that. Went to the car boot Sunday. It's back at Bognop Road, the big one. I was doing shite, and then it went all right. I've got to get out of this mindset. I don't know whether it is the thing of getting used to too many things, and now I don't know what I'm looking for anymore. Like, I was thinking about just like going, right, this weekend I'm looking for clothing. Next weekend I'm looking for porcelain. This weekend I'm looking for toys. Do you know what I mean? Because I think my mind's just overblown. I did help a couple of young ladies. They were selling. Here's another coincidence, another weird one. I bought some figurines last weekend. It's big heavy metal figurines. I can't remember what they were called now. But I saw the same two again this weekend. Never seen them before, or maybe I've seen them, I've just never really looked at them. But I've never seen them. Straight away the weekend after the last car boot, I find them again, and they wanted like a tenner a piece, and I was like, nah, I ain't paying a tenner. I was like, oh, nah, I'm alright. And they were like, what? So is that a lot? And I was like, no. I went, you'll get that price. It's just for me. It's not. I haven't got a lot. I was like, I didn't have a lot of money on me. I didn't want to waste that £10 straight away. So I was like, nah, it just doesn't work for me. And they were like, well, what do you mean? I was like, well, they went, would you sell them on eBay? And I was like, yeah. And obviously I'm trying to buy them off you for, 2-3 quid. I'm trying to sell them for 30-40 quid. And they were like, that much? And I was like, yeah. And they put them back in the car. So I felt a bit bad for maybe some of the resellers that were there, but maybe they'll sell them on eBay. I'm guessing they won't. I'm guessing they'll probably be there next weekend and they'll put the money up on them. But yeah, what else really going on? Summer holidays for the kids. I hate the summer holidays for the kids, because we're obviously here Oh, my wife isn't here, but I'm obviously here. And my wife's at work as well. It's just a bit of a pain in the arse, really. It really is. It's just a bit of pain in the arse. Just a bit of a pain in the arse for the kids and because they're just sitting at home doing nothing. So yeah. But we're gonna get them out. I want to take Liam. We've got a speedway race course at Wolverhampton. We've obviously got. I think it's Wolverhampton Wolves. I know it's a football team, Wolves, but I think the speedway team's called Wolves as well. And Liam loves like loud, like engines and stuff. So I want to take him to one of them sometime in the 6 weeks. Maybe to a few of them. Yeah, for now, I love you, leaver. See you in a bit. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Just finished doing my car boot haul, and I was just about to list some stuff. I showed you these trainers on my car boot haul this week, and look, I'm just so annoyed. They're just covered in I think it's cat hair. Just look, I've got the majority of that out. They're worse than this. It sounds bad for them. I just don't know whether to chuck them or what. I really don't. I don't know whether to just get rid of them. See down there, look at that. What a pain in the arse. If anybody's not normally like asking for tips, but if anybody's got any ideas of how to get that out, let me know. What a pain. What up, YouTube? How you doing? It is Tuesday, one day down. Yeah, I was just walking through the park, just on the other side of this park behind me. Saturday night, some lad got freaking shot in the face. Like, just over where a place where when I was a kid. I used to hang about in a lot of areas around Wolverhampton, but I used to hang about that one area. And I just, don't know, man, I just find it sad. Like, he was a young lad. And, you know, I don't know why he got shot, I don't know what the situation was. But I just don't get when does it get to that point of, I need to shoot him, I'm going to have to shoot him. Like, unless, I was saying to Sean, unless it was involving something to do with the kids, or her. You know what I mean? I don't know, it could have been, I don't think it was. But unless it's something along them lines, I don't think I'd ever come to a point where I need to shoot someone. I'd do what the fuck he wanted to me, to be quite honest. But, I don't know, man. Like, there's been a lot of situations around Wolverhampton where there's been stabbings and stuff like that. And it just, like, I'm not saying that we keep our kids close. But when I was a kid, I was really encouraged to be out. I was out every night. Like, from about the age of 11 to 18, I was out every night from 5 o'clock till about 10, 11 o'clock. And because I was encouraged to do it, you were supposed to have friends, which is what I was taught. But it's not something I'm like really trying to drill into my kids' head. So it's not this thing of peer pressure and I've got to do that to fit in, I've got to do this to fit in. Because that's all it is, that's all I see, like this kid getting shot. It's all about street cred, eh? It's all about respect, bullshit respect. Anyway, see you later. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Not being here today. Let's get. Just give me a second. Phone. Yeah. What up, YouTube? How you doing? Just finished work. What else is going on? The match betting is going to be dead at the minute because there's no real sporting events on. I'm just waiting for the phone lines. Just being pissed off all the time. Yeah, there's no sporting events on at the minute. I'm just waiting for the Premier League to start or football to start, and then the match betting will come in. So yeah, that's on a bit of a hold at the minute. I'm still doing it daily, but yeah, it's on a bit of a hold because there's no real sport. There's horse racing every day, but you don't get offers on horse racing all the time. And then it gets into playing poker or stuff like that, and I don't want to get into that. I have done a few bits of roulette, not roulette, like slots, and won some money off that, but I don't want to get into. I played a bit of blackjack because you get like blackjack offers, and I've got some money off that, but again, it's something that you don't want to get into. I won like 30-40 quid off blackjack the other night, and then I went back in and done another 20, and I was like, stop now. So yeah, that's a bit on hold until football comes in. eBay's dead. It's just really dead at the minute. I haven't sold any clothing, any of those clothing haul. I've had 2 alright profit sales this week, but that's it. I've had 2, so it's just pants, just really shit. I was looking back at my sales last year as to what I was selling, that made my July like the best month of the year to date last year, if you know what I mean. I think I bought a load of Guitar Heroes or something from the car boot, and they sold pretty well. So I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it picks up. I'm not gonna throw myself off a bridge yet. That's a pretty funny story about work. They took a job off me a while back, purchasing basically. I've been doing it, like stock controlling purchasing. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and they decided to take it from me, saying that it was too underlying. Why are we giving it to the weird guy with the beanie and fluorescent jacket down the stairs? It's a more important job than for the low-life warehouse worker. So they gave it to, well, they said they were going to give it to someone else. It didn't end up. They just changed the way we do it. And a guy from our head office come up with this new idea of how we're going to do it, because he was saying I wasn't efficient enough and stuff like that. So we changed it. We've changed it for 3 weeks, and it's just sent our stocks completely mad. Like, we're just running out of stuff constantly, because they've tried it a lot of times before. And what it is really, in a normal company, the office and the warehouse should really work together, and they don't here, because the office is seen as this godlike figure. So it doesn't really work. So I come up with a system where it was basically working to them, so we didn't run out of stuff. And I kept under what I was told I was allowed to hold, which was about 350 grand. So I kept it under that, and but they said they had a problem with doing it. So I was like, yeah, cool. So the guy come up with a new way of doing it, tried it, we've run out of stock. And there's been meetings about it, and stuff like that. And I just decided, fuck it. So I changed it back to the way I do it. Now, there's no way of really, because there's only 2 people, or 2 people that should really know, and that's the guy from the head office and me. Should know whether I'm doing it properly or not. And I just basically changed it back without anybody really knowing. I just went back to my system. And had a meeting today, and the guy was like, I was just saying, bullshitting him, saying, yeah, I've changed it to your system, I'm doing it your way now, and you know, that's it. And we had all the management there, and they're like going, yeah, it seems to be really working now. And he was like, yeah, by the looks of it, the figures are brilliant, the figures are great, even though I could just gone back to the way I used to do it. And like, the guy got a pat on the back, and it's great, and he's saved and everything, but it's just basically the same way. I've just changed it back because it's easier to me. It's easier for me. I've just changed it back. I've just changed it back to the way I originally did it. So it just shows it's just a lot of bollocks. It was just basically I wasn't doing it the way the guy wanted me to do it, and as long as I tell him I'm doing it his way, then everyone's happy. So same bullshit. Just makes me laugh. Just makes me laugh that it's like, so as long as I tell you I'm doing it your way, you're not gonna check. You're not gonna like see if I am doing it your way. You're just gonna take my word for it and go, yeah, I'm doing it your way. And as long as I'm telling you I'm doing it your way, it's fine. The way the world works. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. This is today's vlog. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. I'll have a sales video coming tomorrow of my top 10 from last week. That's about it. So for now, see you later.